Jay and STACY Chatley can attest to the human side of work zone accidents. On November 13, 2007, Jay was setting up a construction zone on Route 80 in Warren County. He was walking on the highway shoulder when a speeding driver veered out of control. It started a chain reaction that caused Jay to suffer severe, permanent injuries. Although Jay survived the accident, today he requires around-the-clock care. In commemoration of National Work Zone Awareness Week, he and STACY joined fellow members of Associated Pennsylvania Constructors to urge members of the General Assembly to revive their efforts to pass an automated speed enforcement measure.
I've always been an advocate for work zone safety, but even more so now, after Jay's accident. The impact on our family is widespread. I lost the man I married. Our son, who was 18 at the time, lost his best friend, his coworker, and his PlayStation partner. Our daughter lost a parental, Rachel, who was 17 at the time, lost a parental figure and gained a sibling. And our daughter, 16, Taylor, she has just been struggling with trying to find happiness since the accident. Maryland uses automated speed enforcement, and they've seen a reduction from 7% of drivers speeding through work zones to less than 1%. The right of a highway worker is more important to come home safe and intact than the right not to have your license plate photographed, especially if you're breaking the law and speeding through a work zone.
Maryland's automated speed enforcement program has proven to be highly effective, and Pennsylvania contractors have taken notice. Max HEMPT explains why.
It's your worst nightmare. You hope it never happens. You hope that your coworkers, friends, and family members that you work with can go home every day safely. But unfortunately, speeding in the work zone kills. And attending a funeral of a coworker who had no realization that a truck was coming at 65 miles an hour up a dead lane to hit him is probably the worst thing I've ever had to experience. But it's 10 times worse for the family members, and they can never get that back.
The contractors work hard to keep work zones safe, but there are some things they can't control.
Our goal is to send our employees home safe at the end of each and every day and home to their families. And we do everything in our power to keep our job zones safe for both our employees and the traveling public. So what we can't control is the people traveling through our work zones. And we have had instances when people traveling through our work zones have caused injury to our people. And that's our worst case scenario.
Flagger Force provides traffic control services in several states, including Maryland. Ed Gall knows firsthand how well Maryland's program works.
We experience that speeds are reduced by the passing public, driving public, sees how they're speeding and what they're doing. It does tend to reduce speeds and keep the road safe.
APC's members strongly support automated speed enforcement. They are asking lawmakers to take action.
Well, we're here today to urge passage of Senate Bill 172, which is very important legislation for safety of motorists in Pennsylvania as well as workers on highway work zones. Our experience is in the state of Maryland it works very well. In fact, we've seen a marked decrease in speeding through highway work zones in the state of Maryland after they implemented automated speed enforcement.